Early thoughts, impressions, answering y'all's questions. You know, there was, I think a lot of people wanted to see online mode because it's a staggered release, right? Not like all dropping at once globally worldwide. There was actually nobody online, at least that we could queue into. But just in case you did want to see the online menus, they are right there for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. You've got the lobby set and everything, and you can be a spectator there in the lobby, set your rules. Probably a lot of stuff you'd imagine. The main menus like this, I mean, it's, again, probably a lot of what you would imagine. You know that there's a campaign in here if you've been keeping track of the game's updates and everything. There's the jukebox. You got that so you can listen to all these themes. Look at all that. A pretty big list on the jukebox here. But there's also a gallery. Yeah, let's check that out. So with minimal playing right now, there's like 3 images that I see. I don't actually know. I'm sorry if I unlocked one of those or not. But yeah. Otherwise, battle, online, campaign, single player. The single player mini games are okay. It's just like target smash sort of. And then there's this minigame to defeat the bots, right? And so we'll just have a little bit of that on screen right here. It feels extremely bare bones. I was still getting used to the controls, okay? So if you're watching this footage. But let's see, beyond that, a lot of people asking were the controls good. Very similar to the first game, except for this time you can turn on. I don't know if it was something that got updated. I can just tell you that from playing the first game on the first day, which is what I did, you weren't able to jump by just pushing up on your joystick. And so now you can turn that on. So that is an extra setting under profiles. So that's good. I do kind of prefer that. Otherwise, it's all pretty good. I think it's what you would imagine from the first game, but just updated to this new framework of the second game. The performance on the Nintendo Switch, sometimes people asked about that or noted that. Yeah, I'm not sure in comparison to other consoles because I didn't play on PC or other consoles, but I can definitely tell you whether it's on other consoles or not, at least the one that I was playing here on the Nintendo Switch, right when you're like starting up a match, you know, it'll be on that versus screen right here, which you'll see on screen. It did seem to kind of wait a long time right here, and then it's like right when the match begins, you know, 3, 2, 1, and then you start, there was like a small lag or glitching, if you want to call it that, and then I didn't experience it for the rest of the match, you know, but it was like basically every match that we started did start out that way, and I imagine maybe a first day patch or something will fix that right up. I can tell you, like, look at this right here, this Ren and Stimpy. This was just the bot at like level 6 or something when I was first starting, but you could see that they were just sitting there. The CPU was just sitting there. Maybe it was in that specific corner on this specific stage. You know, I don't know what was going on right there, but hey, you just bump into them and then they get back into the fight like you wake them up. But hey, favorite characters, least favorite characters. I have a lot of middle, and then I have some that I should not use because I suck with them. Like I'm really bad with Garfield. I was kind of bad with Korra, to be honest. I was a Reptar main in number 1. I was a little bit bad with Raphael in this game. I wanted to be good with him. Favorite turtle, no cap. Jenny and Ember were really good. El Tigre is really fun. Definitely try him out. But hey, try everybody. Squidward is really good. How does it compare to the first game? Well, I already mentioned the control thing. You know, that was like a big thing for me in the first game, was just being able to use the left stick to just tap up and then jump. So that's fine with that, like fixed or whatever is fine. This game definitely steps it up though. Like the characters all have great personality. I love that. Like I'm not sarcastic at all. The voice acting, it adds a lot to it, having that all in there right from the get-go. The dialogue in the campaign, like the campaign is pretty nice so far. I've only played up to the King Jellyfish, but no, I'm impressed. Like they stepped it up, I would say, and the dialogue feels like meaningful. It feels very much in their own universes. So do I like it? You know, do I like the game? Yes, in general, like I think the game is pretty good. I'm gonna add in this little like addendum that I do kind of feel the game probably shouldn't cost as much as it is, to be honest. Like I think if they had the other 4 DLC characters already that they've announced in there, maybe another like 2 stages or so, we might be inching more closer to where that price seems right. And that's just for like the base version. I don't know that I totally feel like I should pay for like an ultimate version, you know, pay the higher prices for the other versions. So I think just for the amount of content and for what it is and everything, maybe the price should be reduced, to be honest, or there should be more content to match the current pricing. I hope that makes sense. Please click an end screen on screen. Thanks for viewing.